Hey, what's up guys? This is Eli Adams with Eli Adams Fitness, and I'm back to share another video with you. So what I want to talk about today are 9 steps to starting a successful diet. When I first started about 5 years ago, I looked at so much content, so many books, so many videos, found lots of diets, whether they were fad diet or an actual way of living. Now looking back in hindsight, I find that I actually took 9 different steps to find the success I did and to lose those 80 pounds, and those 9 steps are what I want to talk with you about today. Okay, so step 1, just start. Stop thinking about it, just start. One of my biggest pitfalls when it comes to dieting is that my brain says you can't start a diet when it's not Monday. So if I splurge on Friday, Saturday and Sunday are out the window just because I start diets on Monday. That's a bad example of how to do things. You need to start today. Even if it's just a little bit better than it's been in the past, you need to start today. So step 1, start. Step 2, don't get information overload. There's so much information out there, and you should actually get educated. I think that's a really good idea, to be educated. But the problem is a lot of people find endless content and they want to know everything about that specific diet before they start. They need to know every in, every out, every scenario, every day, every meal plan before they actually start, and it's called information paralysis. So it's good to be educated, but like I said in step 1, just start. Be educated in step 2, but don't have information overload and have so much paralysis because you're afraid that you're going to start and do something wrong. So step 2, don't have information overload. Step 3, get rid of the cultural distractions. If you have anything that triggers hunger or triggers treats, you need to get rid of it. So get rid of all temptation, first of all. If you have an office at work and you have junk food around, get rid of it, get it out of sight, because if it's in front of you, most likely you're going to eat it. In fact, I read a book called Change Anything, and they talked about a study they did with mice, and it was rats. And they put 2 rats in 2 different cages, and in one of them they gave them healthy rat food, and the other one they gave them healthy rat food with Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies. Guess which one the second rat ate? Yeah, so the second rat, if it was in front of him, he would eat the Hostess and the cupcakes and the Twinkies. The rat that only was given healthy food ate the healthy food. So the fact of the matter is if it's in front of you, you're gonna eat it. So try to get rid of those triggers. So step 3, get rid of the cultural triggers that tempt you on a daily basis. Step 4, prepare, prepare, prepare. You need to do meal prep like you've never prepped before. You need to have every snack prepared. You need to have every lunch, dinner, your breakfasts. You need to have everything prepared. So what we do is we go out on Friday or Saturday. We make an order of all the food that we want. We come back, and on Friday or on Saturday or Sunday, we put it all together. We have everything prepared. The problem I found is if you do not prepare, you have to think about it. And if you have to think about it, you're gonna go back to what you're used to. And knowing exactly what you're gonna eat, your brain doesn't have to go through that process of deciding and thinking. You already know what you're gonna eat if you prepare. So step 4, prepare, prepare, prepare everything. Okay, step 5, find a support system. Whether that's your family, your friends, your coworkers, Eli Adams Fitness, my Facebook page, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is, you need somebody there to help support you. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to bounce ideas off of. You need somebody to tell your successes. You need somebody to tell your failures. A lot of people have never started a diet and actually finished the diet, and so it's emotional. A lot of people think, well, I didn't do it in the past, so it's going to be hard to do it now. So you need that support system to keep you on track and to keep you focused. It's just so much easier when people are there supporting you and helping you. Even if they're not actively doing something, the fact that you can go and talk to them at any time about anything fitness and nutrition it just takes a lot of weight off your shoulders. So step 5, have a support system. Step 6, take before pictures or a before video. I know you don't want to right now. You're probably thinking, I look gross, I feel gross, I'm tired of this, right? But I promise you, once you finish the diet, or once you get to your goal weight or reach other goals in the size of your body or your waist or your bust or your neck or whatever it is, you're gonna wish that you had those pictures, because comparing them side by side a lot of times is the most motivating thing you can have to keep going once you've hit your goal weight. The other thing is sometimes you don't notice. If you're not measuring every day or weighing every day, which I do not recommend, you don't notice how much you're losing and how much you're improving. And so if you do a week by week before and after picture and compare them side by side, it's a really good motivation to keep going when you see the differences and the changes that you made. So step 6, take before and after pictures or before and after videos. Step 7, exercise at least 3 times a week. If you can do more, do more. But exercising releases these chemicals in your brain. They're endorphins, dopamine, serotonin. All of these chemicals they help control your mood. They're mood boosters. There's other really good benefits to working out physically and emotionally. But the biggest thing is, for me, I'm more likely to stay on track with my nutrition just because I went and worked out. It's one step closer and something triggers in my brain, and emotionally it makes sense. So step 7, exercise at least 3 times a week. Step 8, enjoy the little things. Don't get discouraged. Use your before and after pictures to help you. Use some measurements to help you. You do not need to weigh yourself every single day. You can weigh yourself once a week if you want. Make sure and do it the same time, the same day. So if you do Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, the next week, weigh yourself at Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, because your body's gonna fluctuate throughout the day, and depending on what you've eaten, what you haven't eaten, keep that consistent. But there's so many more wins that you can look at. You can look at the size of your waist, your bust. You can look at the amount of reps you're doing in the gym, if you've increased the amount of weight, if you're doing more cardio, if you're feeling better with cardio, if you're sleeping better, if you're happier, if you're getting along with your coworkers, your family. There's so many different things that you can look at besides weight. So focus on what's gonna make it happen for you. What's gonna take it to the next level in your life with your routine and your diet. So step 8, enjoy the little things along the way, enjoy the journey. The final step is step 9. You need to decide. You need to think about it right now. You need to decide what you're doing, why you're doing it. Look, the word decide, if you break it down, the IDE in decide means to put to death all other options. So you think about homicide, pesticide, anything that ends in IDE is to put to death. Decide is all other options. So decide that you're gonna commit to this. Decide for yourself, decide for your family members, decide for your kids that you're gonna commit to this, you're gonna stick to it. Look, there's so many diets out there, and most of them, listen to this, this is very interesting. Most of them actually work if you finish them. If you do them step by step, the way that you're instructed to do, most of them work. So whatever diet you decide to do, or whatever change in nutrition you decide to have, make sure that you're committed to it. Make sure that you decide, this is what I'm gonna do it, and I'm at least going to do it for 90 days. If it doesn't work after 90 days, then let's adjust, let's change some things. Step 9, decide. So I hope those 9 steps helped out a little bit. There's probably a lot more steps that we could put in there, but those are the 9 that I look back, and they're the ones that really helped me in my fitness. In losing the 80 pounds, I look, and those were the most crucial 9 steps that were involved in my everyday nutrition and planning and fitness. So hopefully you got something from this. If you have another step that's worked for you, something that helps you take it to the next level, please leave a comment down below. And if you liked these 9 steps and you think that they're going to be valuable to you, please subscribe to my channel. You can also give me a thumbs up. You can also leave a comment telling me how you feel about it. I hope that this helps you. My whole purpose in this YouTube channel is to journal things from me And as I was writing down these 9 steps, it really kind of reiterated what I went through when I lost the 80 pounds the first time. And so it really does help me out. So I'm hoping that this content is valuable to you. At least one person out there hopefully will get something and be able to take it to the next level. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it.